So that car on the horizon right there, there's a people way... She's way out there. Oh wait, that little bump that you can see like right in front of my finger and the camera. Oh shit, there we go. That bump right there, that's a people. And homeboy just fucking left her out here. It is a great day at the Red Pony and continual soiree. I am up in Alt, Colorado, which is the middle of buttfuck nowhere, kind of, almost. Yeah, today I'm kind of working on a review for my Daniel Defense, my H&K, which is oh so nice. And my shadow system is MR918 with the Holosun 507C up top and the TLR 7, pretty sure it's a 7, underneath. And oh, I've been having fun. Oh no, what happened to Greg the Deer? Greg the Deer got double tapped in the fucking head. So now, I'm heading downrange. So I'll show you guys. It's all the way down there. Because that made me dizzy. I was looking at you and walking at the same time. We are going to go practice some Mozambique drills, which is 3 rounds on 2 targets in less than 6 seconds. But it's 3 rounds per target. So we'll see how this goes.
Why must you fail me so often?
Alright, first up on the docket today is the Shadow Systems MR918. So, just because somebody out there was going to get upset about the fact that I didn't do that, and just so everybody can see, there's nothing in there. Like, maybe I can get my finger. I have long fingers, so they're not that long. This little thing. These guys retail for about $900, and as far as a custom Glock clone, they're pretty dope for the fucking money. They come with, from the factory, a optic cut and a threaded barrel, and you get this nifty little thread protector that's up there. That's kind of neat. It has the lightning cuts all along here, including that guy in there, the cocking serrations, all, you want to call them lightning cuts, cocking serrations, whatever the fuck you want to call them. It's all really just the same shit. It just takes weight off the gun. The optic cut. If you are planning on buying one of these guys, you can only use Trigicon or Holosun optics on here, because that's the pattern they're cut for. You're not going to be able to use like the Vortex Venom, for instance. It's not going to fit. I mean, unless you want to go out and buy an adapter, but why? Like, buy the right thing the fucking first time. The stipling on the grip feels fucking fantastic. I mean, you catch it in the light and you can see it. It does have the little tritium or Dayglow front sight ring, whatever you want to call it. Mariglow H3, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. It's just a super fun little gun. Of course, they did the same thing with the rest of the gun to the barrel. It's got the little fucking lightning cuts in that too. This little guy is fucking dope. I did misspeak earlier. I said this was the TLR 7. It's the TLR 1. It's the HL. Don't buy these fucking things off Amazon, because the battery door, there's a little fucking node or some shit in there that's supposed to, make the circuit and all that kind of shit. Mine's not in there super great. It's currently held in place with some rubber bands. It does the job, and it does it reliably, because if I need to use the strobe mode, I have 17 rounds in this fucking thing. Okay, I don't need a flashlight to strobe you. It takes all Glock mags. It's a fucking Glock 19. It's got the same profile. It's a little bit lighter after you throw all this shit on there. I want to say this one's a tiny bit heavier. But, I mean, if you're looking for kind of a middle-of-the-road Glock clone with some kind of middle-of-the-road attachments, Holosun is not a bad way to go. My only complaint about this little dude is the fact that because of the whole fucking shroud that it has, it collects dirt and it collects gunk and everything. If If you clean it and take care of it, you're not going to experience a problem. My chair keeps fucking falling. This is getting really old. I'm sorry about that. I've gotten shorter as this video has progressed. So, this guy, I would absolutely buy it. After my military discount, I picked this thing up at Cabela's. It cost me $1,001, and I was kind of butthurt about that $1. Like, I didn't even get a round fucking number. I got 1001. Now, up to the next thing I was going to be talking about is this guy, and I love this fucking gun. I love USPs. I love any H&K handgun. I'm not in love with the VP9. I've shot one once or twice. It doesn't tickle me. So this guy is the H&K 45C Tactical. It comes with a threaded barrel, and I took the thread protector off and I've forgotten to put it back on. That's one of the biggest issues I found with thread protectors is the fact that you're going to lose. Yeah, I mean, you might. It's entirely a possibility this little fucking guy is going to work itself loose, and you might fucking send it downrange. I mean, the other one stays on there pretty good. This guy, after the first 3 or 4 magazines, starts wiggling. So, the 45 CT comes with suppressor-ready iron sights. This one also has one of those Ameriglow fucking tritium fucking front ring sights, and it's just a little ring in there. I'm not confusing it with an actual fucking ring sight. This is set up right-handed. From what I've read, you can convert them to left-handed, but I'm right-handed, so who gives a shit? You have the safety, which is up, fucking duh, and then you have the manual decocker, and that's. I do want to say this is one of the nicest shooting 45s I've ever owned, and I've owned 1911s, I've owned FNs, I've fired 45 Glocks. This one makes me love it every single fucking time. I even went so far as to order a custom holster for this fucking beast. Now, the only problem that I have with this guy is, other than that giant fucking elephant's foot magazine, is these magazines are 10 rounds. You can buy extended 12-round magazines, but they come down to about there, which increases the overall profile of this gun astronomically. And that is the only qualm I have about it. If this thing had a higher capacity, or the ability to have a higher capacity without having a gigantic fucking magazine, I'd be all about it. 100%. I'm all about this fucking gun anyway. I bought the tactical one because I like to be able to put lights on my stuff. I like to have the suppressor sights because I don't legally have a suppressor, and for legal reasons that was a joke. Moving swiftly along. If you want this gun, it is a fantastic buy. It's a fantastic option, especially for a 45. There are better ones. And as much as I love this gun, and this gun is my baby, I have one of the better ones. And the better one... Sorry, I'm not talking yet. I've got to reach for stuff. The better one is this guy. Or its big brother variant, the Tactical, which comes with the optic cut and the threaded barrel and all the other fucking cool, high-speed, cool guy shit. This guy has a 15-round double-stack magazine. My H&K has a 10-round double-stack magazine. And fundamentally, they're the same gun. It's almost the exact same. This one's an FN, that one's an HK. And if you look at it, we'll just do kind of right here. They're about the same size. I mean, still, you're going to be slapping people with a 45 anyway. Now, again, this one also has the upward safety, the downward manual decocker. They're both double action. That's something I should get back to and talk about that for a second. Fuck you, Sweden. The trigger pull on this fucking thing is longer than most PT tests. Okay? In single action, that trigger breaks, and the reset got a bit of trouble. And the thing is, once you hit the reset, like with the Glocks, once you hit that reset, there's only the slightest amount of take-up before it'll go back off again. With this guy, once you hit that reset, there's still slack you have to take up to get it to fire. If you're training with something like that, if you're using something that way, not a big deal. And I have the same issue with my FN. The trigger pull is 5 fucking miles long, and you got to do sit-ups, okay, and you got to do push-ups, and it's terrible. Life is awful. I don't know why I did that. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is my baby. This is a Daniel Defense DDM 481. Some of you are going to complain about the fact that I have a sight mark laser on there. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I forgot which model, which model EOTech this is. But this guy, I love everything about this fucking thing. We do have the Magpul backup sights on here, both front and rear, in case you couldn't see the one hiding behind the laser. I'm not one of those people that solely depends on my optic. I don't like doing that. Because, again, and everybody said it, and some people are going to fight it and be like, why would your optic go down? Fucking a billion fucking reasons, dude. Like, there's 1,000 of them. It's the DDM 481. This one is 16 inches overall. It's pinned and welded. That might change because I found out today that you can do that. That was also a joke for legal reasons. It does have a slightly-ish more than, most basic ARs you can buy. It does have a beveled magwell. You also have the Daniel Defense. Look at me, I'm fancy. I've flexed on people at the range with this fucking thing multiple times, and it's so nice every single time. So, let's talk about the trigger pull. It's kind of mil-spec. It's a great trigger, and it breaks real cleanly. Not a lot of take-up. And the reset, real short, real crisp. I love this thing to death. And you get a plastic dust cover. I don't know why they went with plastic. They spent a lot of money on that fucking stock alone. But they went with a fucking plastic dust cover. So far on this one, I've got just short of about 3,000 rounds. And I don't think I've had any malfunctions with it. I've run brass ammo through it. I've run that real fucking cheap Tula, Tull ammo, whatever you want to fucking call it. Wow, we went from being up here earlier to down here, and it's just getting fucking old. So I'll just hold this guy up here one more time so you can see it again. Get my face not in the way, or in the way. Or maybe I'll look at you like this. You don't know where I'm going. I love this fucking thing. It is a little bit on the heavy side, but I like that. I'm a big dude. That means I can swing this fucking thing around, and I don't have to feel like I'm going to break it. The grip, or this little fucking rubbery, sticky bullshit that they got going on here, is actually not rubbery, sticky bullshit. Yeah, alright, go fuck yourself. You have the padding on the buttstock. Dude, this thing is fantastic. Usually I run it with a further out C-clamp grip, and I have everything set up so that doesn't get in my way when I do that. Yeah. The one thing I might decide to change out on it, even though we have an ambidextrous safety and we still have the fucking forward assist, typical shit. The ambi safety. That thing breaks real fast, real easy. I might go with a 90-degree throw on it in the future, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So, off to stage 2.